Welcome to BalconyTV Montreal. I'm here with San James at the Espace Pop. How's it going?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What song are you going to be playing for us today?
It's called White Walls.
Awesome. Take it away.
Many words in the air used to get me through the night. My room was way too bad, the walls were also too wide. Many words in my head, they still don't seem to come out. I'll write you a storm and send my heart's already worn out. It seems so real. In time, I've seen it all. Halfway to anywhere, I guess this is where we meet. With people everywhere, a place where we shouldn't cheat. Tiny steps on the ground, don't know where they're coming from. They leave without a sound, I don't think they're going home. It seems so real. In time, I've seen it all. All those things to feel. How I don't recall. The age of innocence is already far away. Hello, by any chance, does someone still wanna play? Maybe the rules have changed, maybe I'm out of my mind. Somehow I can't explain, somehow my soul has gone blind. Seems so real. In time, I've seen it all. All those things to feel. I don't recall the way to
Thank you so much. That sounded amazing.
Thanks for having me.
My pleasure. Thank you for coming. It's a pleasure to have you on the show. I wanted to ask you a little bit about your writing process for the songs that you've released a couple of songs over the last couple of months.
Yeah.
One in November, is that right, or October?
Back in October, yeah.
Back in October
for my birthday.
Oh wow, there you go. That one, so White Walls,
Yeah, that was
released
White Walls.
in January. Is that right?
No, Henry was released in January and White
Henry
Walls back in the fall.
Okay,
yeah.
So there you go. And you just released a new song.
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little bit about it and what it's about and how you wrote it?
Well, for Henry, the funny thing is that it really sounds like a sad song, and it kind of is. But when I wrote this one, I was sitting in my bed and I was like super happy at the time. It was such a wonderful day, and I had the guy I was dating right beside me, and he was watching like some stupid show like Arrested Development or something like that. And there I was on my computer writing things, and I had those super intense lyrics coming out of me, and I was wondering, oh my God, why am I writing this right now? But then I let them sit for a few days and sat at the piano and started really realizing what it was all about. And yeah, and people like often ask me if I'm a sad person, but because I write sad songs. But thing is, I'm like the goofiest person ever. So so yeah, I don't know. Inspiration is everywhere. Okay. For me.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's great. It sounds, it's very moving. It's a very moving song, and
thank you.
And the song that you just released in March, have you been working on that for a long time? How?
Well, we recorded the EP during the summer, but I had written all of the songs over the past year. But it went super fast, actually, because I don't really take my time when I'm writing. It always comes out like boom. I feel like I have that kind of urge to do. So I write really quickly, and we went in the studio for maybe, I don't know, 3 weeks, a month, and that was it. And that's how the magic happened.
Wow.
I'm super happy. I work with great, awesome musicians, a great producer as well.
Yeah, so is this your usual setup when you play for shows, or when you've been recording? I'm guessing you have a more...
Yeah, I recorded my drummer and my bassist, but I played a bunch of shows solo for a long time. But for this second EP, I'm really happy to be sharing my passion with my musicians and my crew. So now sometimes we're 3, sometimes we're 5. We added a bunch of synths and guitars and crunch in the mix, and I'm pretty stoked about it. Yeah.
I mean, I guess live for you is also an exciting process, but what do you prefer, playing solo versus playing with a fuller band?
God, that's a tough one. I like both. But I think I'm having a little more fun when I'm surrounded with my musicians. They're also my friends, so it's always nice to be not alone.
Okay. And do they have some kind of say in the music that you write, or like, if I can phrase it differently, do you work with them, like with some arrangement, or is it something that you've decided on and that is really important for you to have control over for the writing process?
Well, I write by myself because, as I said earlier, I don't really plan those things. So whenever it happens, I'm usually alone. But in the studio, it was fun for the second EP. It's called Bridges. And so we were working on the arrangements and the orchestrations with the producer and like all the guys, and we were all together in this. And at some point I came up with my ideas, and they were like, oh, maybe if you tried that this way. And first of all I was like, what the hell, what are you talking about? And it ended up being like what you can hear on the record now.
Yeah, it works fantastic. I'm
always open to negotiating.
Yeah, I see. For sure. No, it sounds amazing. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
You guys make sure to check her newest EP, Bridges. Stay tuned to BalconyTV Montreal.